Hello, and welcome to TK, Coach on the Rocks. Lovely to see you, and it's great that you're here. I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful week. So, today I wanted to talk about an important topic that plagues me sometimes. And I know that, this is something that many of you also feel, which is how cringy LinkedIn became nowadays. I have to say, it's difficult for me myself. I'm on LinkedIn every day and I'm reading all the wonderful content. And the challenge is sometimes just can't take it anymore. It's just too much for any given human being. Um, and actually, if you want to help the algorithm serve you well, if you want to get more of the wonderful views and other things, engagements, you're supposed to comment on other people's posts and so on. And I personally feel, yeah, oh my god, I can't take it anymore, right? And I've been thinking, and it's not necessarily LinkedIn's fault. It's not that LinkedIn has a preference for that. I think not. I think this is what we have created ourselves, something that we are responding to, something that we do like. And what happens is LinkedIn is just serving us stuff that we enjoy, that we dwell on, that we like to read. So I remember a couple of weeks ago, I had a leadership coaching client, and a great leader. She has some amazing qualities, but the challenge for her was to like get ahead. Like people maybe acknowledged her qualities, but it was difficult for her to talk about it. So I thought, well, okay, let's play a bit of a thought experiment. What would happen if you were to take a task to ask a bunch of people for a recommendation on LinkedIn? And how does it feel when you think about it? And she thought, oh my lord, this would be so awful. I can't see myself doing that. It's just cringy. I don't want to spend my time there, right? I have the profile, but it's just difficult to talk about and ask people to acknowledge what I do. And I thought to myself, okay, well, we've talked, and obviously I've asked, what does it tell you? Why does that happen for you? What does it remind you of? All I won't obviously go through the entire coaching conversation here. But the interesting thing is, I think she feels like many people do. There's a lot of lurkers here on LinkedIn. People then don't necessarily contribute. And what they do is just look and not engage. But I'm not here to talk about the LinkedIn algorithm. I'm here to talk about why do we feel the way we feel when we need to broadcast on LinkedIn. Now, I seem to have figured it out in a way for myself. Right? I'm broadcasting every day, and I'm doing it because, A, I like it. Two, I have a target, so that's helpful. But for many people, they just feel awful. They can't think of themselves as these people that are broadcasting these artificial things, right? It feels like some people are talking as if they were producing some form of highly processed food. It just tastes awful, like it didn't come from nature at all. We can't identify it. And yet, in the modern world, it seems like this is what people want. It seems like we have to do that a bit. So, possibly, I won't give you a tip on how to become your best self on LinkedIn. I will give you a tip and maybe, lead from the front, lead with what I do and tell you about what I do, which is this. You're here. Which is I am coming in every day and showing up as myself. I'm even doing it live, so I can't go back and edit it. I can probably delete it, but I never have. Anything I say is what I think, what I believe to be valuable, something interesting that happened to me. And okay, you might not necessarily find it humble. You might even think that, oh my God, what is he talking about? But maybe some of it is interesting to you. Some of you come, some of you send me messages that what I talk about is maybe important for you. Maybe it gives you a bit of a time for reflection. So you see the real me. And I always want, cringe or not, that's what I'm telling myself. I always want to show up as myself because you, my viewers, and maybe clients, is what you would get. Get the real me. I hate pretending, and I'm not even talented. Although, I had a stint in amateur drama, but being an actor, I guess it's something else. Being a non-authentic person on LinkedIn is something different. Try being yourself. Try being authentic. And you know what? Chances are there might be people on this planet and on this social network that will actually enjoy hearing about who you are, what you do, and what you have to say. You can always try that. What's the worst that can happen? You'll just feel awful and you might not get the views. But maybe, just maybe, some people or some person will write you a message personally because they don't want to be seen on the platform. They will say, hey, thank you for raising that. I actually feel the same. It can make your day. So, with that being said, hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode of Coach on the Rocks, and I will do my best, as always, to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.